It's time for another tale from the glass-guarded world. Ashley plays Terra Dane, the human fighter. Josh is Zartok, the tiefling wizard, and Gassin, the rogue and bard. Jessica is Coral Petrichor, the Genasi druid, and Mama Sass, the half-orc bard and barbarian. And Chris plays Aster Fortuna, the rogue and bard extraordinaire. Last time, the Glass Guardians unsuccessfully attempted to persuade the Sorcerer Queen of Dorfolk to send her forces to fight Levarrion. Mike is going to give a more thorough recap at the beginning of the episode. I'd like to take this time to tell you about Ayeth, the beautiful seneschal of the Sorcerer Queen. She's like a shining jewel, like a flawless diamond. Her mind is as sharp as a blade, and yet she is as gentle as a lamb. Let me list all the ways that I'm getting the signal to wrap this up. Well, I'll tell you about Ayeth another time. We now return to the city of Dorfolk as night falls.
Last time, the heroes met with the queen, Libistra, of Sorcerer Queen fame, and had a pleasant dinner party trying to persuade her to attack Dorvit to help them defeat Levarrion, and then she would be free to take over Kent. And it was going okay. There was an attempt to poison one of her counselors, and it worked, causing the counselor to fall asleep in her food. However, it wasn't clear exactly what this was going to do, maybe make her paranoid, but it didn't seem to ultimately persuade her. We ended up with a deadlock. There was no consensus, no majority decision. So the queen decided to adjourn for the evening. She said she would look into this magical cutlery that had poisoned her servant, and that you would meet again tomorrow. You went back to your ship, and Ayeth said goodnight to Aster, and you went to sleep. And as you were going to bed, Lieutenant Edgar came along and informed you that, in fact, Dorvit had already fallen to Levarrion's forces. The siege had ended. And that's where we left off. Any questions about anything before we start back up?
Yeah, that was just something that happened in the world. It had nothing to do with the action clock that's currently going, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
I have a calendar of events that are happening that are outside your control, and that was set to happen on that day.
Okay.
Unless, of course, something had happened to prevent it from occurring. The city square around your ship becomes quiet. The pedestrians of earlier in the day are replaced by horse-drawn carts loaded with goods. But even that slows down after midnight. Do you keep a watch on the ship, or lock the doors and go to bed, or what do you do?
Keep a watch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are your watches?
I guess just short shifts by 1 to 2 people.
Okay. So who do you want to take first watch?
Enzna and Carlos.
No, Tara will take watch with Mama Sass.
All right. And who's second watch?
I could do that one.
Okay, Aster and choose your buddy.
Oh. I'm going to choose Zartok to bother him about Ayeth the whole night.
Sorry, Zartok.
All right, Aster and Zartok. Zartok could say no, but I guess he's too accommodating.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay. Who's third watch?
Coral and choose your buddy.
Coral and Ansna.
I like that group.
Yeah, that's the cool group. I guess Tara and Mama Sass is pretty cool too. All right,
True.
Coral and Ansna. Who's taking fourth watch? We still have Gerlos, Lumpen,
Papa Gaston.
Gaston.
Is this the last one?
Yeah.
Last watch of
It
the
would be
night?
Gerlos and Papa Gaston.
Carlos and Gaston.
Gerlos and
There you
Papa
go.
Gaston is
I
awesome.
love it.
And Lumpen's up all night because he doesn't sleep.
Yeah, but he would not be. I don't want Gyros and Lumpen talking. Like that seems dangerous.
Mm.
Hi, welcome to our ship. Are you climbing on board? That's a big knife you have. How's it going? Oh, I don't think you're supposed to go in there. So we have Terra, Mama Sass, Aster and Zartok, Coral and Ansna, Gerlos and Gaston. Around 3 in the morning, so this would be second watch, I need Aster and Zartok to tell me their passive perception scores.
Okay.
11.
Passive perception is 16.
All right. Aster, you are almost not surprised, but you are surprised as you're keeping watch, looking out around the ship, talking to Zartok. I guess, do you want to be talking about anything? Do you want to...
Yeah, the whole time I'm going, and Ayeth's eyes are like moonlight from above. And my heart, it yearns for her. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm picturing Zartok quietly just banging his head against the wall or something as this happens.
I was going with falling asleep.
Oh, that too. Yeah, sure.
I'm still charmed, right? I'd still be doing dumb
Yes,
stuff like that.
you're
Okay.
still charmed. And even if you weren't, Aster is a very romantic guy.
I don't know if I would go this hard.
So, as you're keeping watch, and Zartok is, I guess, highly irritated. I don't know. Maybe he's not. Maybe he is. Maybe he is secretly romantic. Probably not. As you're listening to Aster rant on and on about Ayeth, a figure in dark clothing climbs up the ladder onto the ship, and it is, in fact, Ayeth.
Oh.
No.
You see her step onto the ship. You spot this figure wearing black climb up the ladder. Well, actually, you just spot her just as she gets over the ladder, and she says, "Quickly, I need to speak to the captain."
Oh, sure. Zartok, watch the perimeter. And then I'll go and wake up Tara!
Okay, so
Ayeth! Ayeth is
you
outside.
go down the stairs. You open the door. You go down the stairs. You go to the captain's cabin, and you knock on the door.
Well, no, I swing it open.
You just swing it open. All right, great.
Yep, that's not something Aster would normally do.
Okay,
But he's charmed and is very eager to please Ayeth.
right. Tara, you are rudely awakened as Aster opens the door and is telling you need to get up and that Ayeth wants to talk to you.
Tara looks pretty tense and is like reaching over to grab the war pick beside her bed. And then is like, Aster, can I not wait?
I don't think so. She looked frantic, like something important is happening.
Oh, okay.
Does Tara sleep in... Is she like ready
no,
for
she
combat?
doesn't sleep in her armor. So
Yeah, you can't sleep in your
it
armor.
would
You
be
won't get
incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, you won't get a full rest. But I just think it's like, is she wearing like does she have like a nightcap on her head?
Yeah, I imagine she's in like a dressing gown.
Okay.
She's like, what the heck is going on?
Oh, charm wouldn't make me completely stupid. So I would look at her and go, "Oh my God, let me let you get ready, but please hurry." And then I'll close the door and go, "Well, that was a mistake." And then I'll go upstairs, hoping that she will follow me up when she's ready.
It's just a nightgown.
Okay. Yeah.
I know, but Aster is Aster.
Okay. All right. Well, you get dressed in your equipment, I guess, quickly. Are you getting fully armored, or are you just throwing on something and running up on the deck?
Tara, given the way she's being awakened, is going to get all of her armor
Okay,
on.
that's going to take
It doesn't take...
a couple minutes.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Seems like it'd be worth it.
Aster, you run back up on the deck, and Ayeth is standing there, and she's been talking to Zartok, and Zartok, she's telling you that you have to leave right now.
Okay.
She says, I'll explain it all to your captain. She's in charge. But the Sorcerer Queen thinks that you're responsible somehow for poisoning Aldrich, and she is not happy. And she's holding me partly responsible as well, since I've associated myself with you and your group. And so you've got to leave. They are going to be moving on your ship very soon.
Okay. Where's Lumpin?
Lumpin
Where's
is
Zartok and fly?
sitting on the deck just watching all this take place. Hi.
Okay, Zartok will just go to the deck and fly it himself.
Okay.
I don't need you, Lumpin.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, so you go down to the spell jamming helm, and Tara, you come up on the deck, and you can see that Aster and Iath are up here. Although Aster, she says to you, couldn't we go before Tara gets up there? Iath says, couldn't we go inside? Do we have to be out here?
If you would like, we could go inside. I mean, I don't think my captain would have any problems with that.
Okay. All right, so Tara, when you come out of your room, you can see that Zartok is in the spelljamming helm. Iath and Aster they're on the bridge area just outside your room. She is looking a little frantic.
Okay. Tara is somewhat disheveled, so she didn't take all of her time getting ready, but she's wearing her armor,
Okay.
so there's that.
Well, she says, Captain Dane, I'm so sorry to disturb you in the middle of the night. You have got to leave right now. Lebestra cast some kind of powerful spell tonight. She contacted a creature from another plane and asked it several questions, and it told her that someone in your group was responsible for poisoning Aldrich. She's going to have her soldiers storm your ship. You have to leave now, and you please take me with you.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. Tara does not know that someone in our group had poisoned them, right?
Correct.
Okay. You don't... Okay, well...
Poison's a strong word.
Yeah, let's... Okay, Lumpin, can you go wake everyone? And Zartok is... Where is he?
Zartok is on the spelljamming helm. Lumpin's actually up on the deck still, sort of keeping watch.
Yeah, that's why I'm... Oh, I forgot. We're not up on the deck. Okay.
No, we're on the bridge.
Okay, so we already... She's already been told that Zartok's making the ship leave?
Well, he hasn't taken off yet, unless you want to go ahead and do that, Zartok.
No, he's on the helm,
Oh, okay.
getting ready.
Aster, can you tell Zartok to go ahead and go? Like with your message thing, that
You're in
mind
the same
stuff
room.
you do. And
You're on the same room.
Oh.
You're just down slightly the hall from where Zartok is. He's within range.
Okay.
You can just tell him if you want him to go.
okay. Then Tara, who doesn't know the layout of her own ship, is fine. Tara goes, Zartok, let's go. Let's leave. It'll be fine. Maybe we'll figure out a way to talk to her. Aster, can you go wake everyone else up kindly? That way, just in case
Sure,
people are awake.
I will knock. I'm sorry, Tara.
You don't have to knock. They're all in bunks, but...
Oh,
Well,
yes,
they're behind
you're
a
right.
door. They're all behind a door on bunks. Let's see. I'll put Tara. You can look at Foundry here. I guess I'll put Iath in here too. Hold on. So there you have everybody on the ship. Coral, you're not actually about to fall out of the ship. That's just where I had to put your token.
Sure.
So you order Zartok to take off.
Yes.
Does Zartok comply?
Yeah. Let's fly.
So the ship takes off, and Iath breathes a sigh of relief. And she says, the extraplanar being also told her that I wasn't trustworthy, probably because I'm so close to Aster,
Huh?
and said that her army could easily take and hold Kint. And I can't stay here then. I've already sent Gordy, that's my household servant. I've already sent him to gather my things and meet me in Burbria in a month.
Why? Oh, who is she talking to? Do you know any more about the extraplanar being?
I don't. I mean, there are many kinds of beings that could be contacted with this sort of spell, and I don't know who it is.
Can I use insight as she's talking?
Sure.
I have a 20 passive.
Yeah.
But is she telling the truth about being found out and that we need to run?
As far as you can tell, everything that she has told you is absolutely the truth.
Oh, boy. Okay.
What do you want to do? Your ship is lifting off. Zartok, I guess you're flying the ship. Make a perception check.
Is this her token of Iath?
Yes.
She looks like a Victorian lady.
Yeah, I had trouble.
14.
14? Okay, Let me roll
Sorry.
something else. Okay.
She's pretty.
So in the moonlight, you are able to spot several figures in crawling along the rooftops toward the square where your ship was parked.
Ooh.
And they are falling away quickly below you now. Several of them stand up as your ship flies away. In fact, so as your ship lifts abruptly into the air, and Zartok, you can see several figures in the moonlight. You hear some cries, and several figures stand up that were crawling toward your ship along the rooftops. They stand up and begin running toward your ship, and one of them throws something, but whatever it is doesn't reach the target, and it falls to the ground.
Rude.
Yeah.
That's close.
It's a tomato.
More of those kind boulders.
All right. So what do you want to do? Do you want to talk? Do you want to just go back to bed?
Well, this was a catastrophe. We were only trying to help, right, Ayeth?
Yes, that was close. What will you do now?
Well, have you heard about Dorfolk falling?
Dorvit.
Was it Dorvit? Oh, Dorvit falling?
Yes, I have. I've heard about that.
We literally have no options. Levarrion's forces are stretching out. If the Queen wasn't worried, she should be worried now. Regardless of our help, Levarrion will come to her with a large army.
Well, what will you do now? Can you take me straight to Burbria, or maybe, if you can't do that, can you drop me off somewhere on the way, somewhere outside of Durfolk territory?
You could just become a member of our crew?
Well, that's very kind of you. Maybe we should talk about that.
Maybe we should talk about that in 12 hours or so when the spell wears off.
Yeah, we really do need to rest.
Aster, can you and I have a talk?
Sure.
Can you spare him for a few minutes? She walks up the steps toward the deck.
Darn it.
And says, if you could spare Aster for a few minutes, I think from up here, the sunrise will be visible earlier. It's probably beautiful from up here.
I would love to.
Are we out of range of the town now?
Yes, you're pretty sure that they couldn't hit you with any boulders. At least it would be difficult in the dark, and they didn't seem to have had any prepared for that. So there are no boulders flying at your ship.
That's fine.
Thank you. Aster, do you want to come with me?
I would go with you anywhere, Ayeth.
All right, so you walk up on the deck.
Uh-huh.
Lumpin's sitting there, and he says, "Hi,
Hey, Lumpin.
I'm Lumpin. How's it going, Aster?"
How you doing? This is our friend Lumpin.
And Ayeth says, "Oh, that's charming. It's a little talking rag. Would you mind,
Yeah, he's wonderful.
talking rag, Lumpin, would you mind giving us a little privacy?" And Lumpin looks at Aster and says, "Aster, is that okay?"
Yeah, of course. I trust Ayeth. Wholeheartedly.
Okay. And Lumpin hops off the railing, which is probably good for him because he's being blown around by the wind, and walks below deck. And Ayeth leans over the railing, the wind whipping through her dark hair. It's very cold, and the wind up here makes it even colder. She has her arms wrapped tightly around herself, and she smiles at you as you join her. She says, "Well, that certainly did not go according to plan.
No.
I suppose I pushed for too much too quickly. How are you feeling?"
Well, I'm feeling a little upset. I feel like it's partly our fault. Papa Gaston and I had this plan, and it backfired. I didn't think she had the capability of communicating with an extraplanar being. That's a lot.
Well, that's very frustrating. She looks down at the ground, obviously disappointed.
I'm sorry,
Says, "Well, I know you were trying to help, but trying isn't enough. You have to think before acting."
Well, I trust Papa Gaston in most things. His plan felt solid.
"I think maybe you're too unpredictable. That was a month of planning ruined in one evening."
This is true, but we also are debating with the group. Didn't seem to go the way we wanted to.
It's true. Well, what's next for you and for your group?
Well, if we can't help the Queen and we can't bolster forces to help defend against the scourge of Levarrion, we're gonna have to find a different way to protect the people. We really are heroes, Ayeth. We're just trying to help. And your Queen may not see it, but Levarrion is dangerous,
Oh, I believe you.
and her borders are in danger.
I believe you. Now, Aster, I'm asking you this sincerely, and I'm leaving it totally up to you.
Yes.
Would you like to come with me to Berberia and help me start again? And Chris, you can answer this without the compulsion of the charm. What would Aster say?
Without the compulsion of the charm?
Right.
So it's not affecting me right at this
She
moment?
is giving you the ability to answer as Aster would like, as Aster would naturally like.
But do I know I'm charmed?
No,
Or is it just...
you don't know you're charmed. You just are free to answer this as you want.
Okay. Wait, no, I'm not charmed?
For the purposes of answering this question, she wants your sincere answer. And you
Okay.
may answer it as though you weren't charmed. How would if Aster were not charmed and she asked him to go with her, would he want to go?
Okay. But for the sakes of mechanics, I'm still under
You're
the charm.
still under the
spell.
charm.
Okay.
So he wouldn't know that she had charmed him at some
Yeah.
point.
I wouldn't know
No.
that yet. Okay. Darn it. I look at Iath and I go, I've never felt this strongly for somebody before. I mean, I've felt emotions for others, but not the way that I do for you. And I don't know what it is, but you make me lose my head and I can't think clearly. I want to go so badly with you, but I can't leave my friends. There's things we have to do, a world we have to save.
Oh, I admire you, Aster. That is the heroic choice. Well, there is one more thing that I didn't tell the others. A suspicious note was found by a palace servant inside Aldrich's quarters in the palace. The note suggested that Aldrich might be in some form of communication with Levarrion's forces. And she sighs.
Is that true? Are you sure?
She says this probably would have helped push things in our direction, but when combined with the poisoning at dinner, it was all too much. It didn't make sense from the Queen's perspective, and that's probably why she used the divination spell late in the evening. Now, Aster, make an intelligence check.
Just my modifier?
Yep, just your
For
modifier.
intelligence? 14.
Okay, yeah. You remember that she lingered in Aldrich's room a bit after you left.
Oh. Darn it.
She's standing here shivering at the railing, and she says, "Do you have a cloak or cape or something I could borrow while we're up here? It's freezing up here."
Oh, yes. Darn it. Why are you doing this, Mike? You're so evil.
I don't know what you mean.
I take off the cloak of the Montebac and put it on her shoulders. This will keep you warm.
Well, thank you, Aster. You're a true...
But, be careful with it. It's very important to me. Like,
I understand.
Papa gave it to me.
I'll give it back to you if we go back below decks. This whole thing has been very frustrating. Oh, this cloak is warm. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This has all been very frustrating and disappointing, and your plan with the halfling has really backfired, and I'm not going to punish the halfling, I suppose. The truth is, you don't understand this, of course, but I sort of owe him a favor in a sense, though he doesn't know it. But, well, I suppose you and I will always have Durfolk, even if you don't come with me. And we'll always have this. And she leans forward to kiss you. What does Aster do?
Darn it. Well, I'll do what Aster under a charm would do, and maybe even without one, he will kiss her back.
Okay.
Do I faint? Die?
I need you to do two things.
Darn it.
Number one, I need you to roll initiative. Number two, I need you to attempt a Constitution saving throw.
You're so mean. All right. First initiative.
I'm sorry everybody else is just sitting watching.
Oh, man. Well, it's not bad. 10 plus 5, 15.
So your initiative roll is 15. Now roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
You can choose
You
to
want-
use
you
your
wanna use
inspiration
inspiration?
if you want.
Yeah, you
before
could choose
roll.
to use your inspiration on the Constitution saving throw if you want to.
I will. I rolled a 4. So
Okay.
let's try again.
That's probably not worth it.
Oh, inspiration's, it gives you advantage, basically.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like the D4 thing.
No.
There we go. All right. 18 plus 3, 21.
You have a 15 for
You're
initiative.
an evil man, Mike.
I don't know what you mean. In fact, let's just have everybody roll initiative in case it comes up.
How does that go for those of us with multiple?
You're going to have to roll for both of them.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to adjust my list of characters here accordingly. Let's see. We got Terra, Aster, Coral, Zartok, Bombasas, Garlos, Ayath, Lumpen. And I need to move Lumpen on the map here.
And Mama Sass has advantage. This is the first time I've gotten to roll initiative since I got that. Oop! Natural 20!
All right.
So did I make my constitution?
You did. You made your Constitution saving throw.
Thank God for inspiration. I wish I would have been able to not get charmed all those weeks back. Here we are.
What is Terra's initiative?
22.
And Coral?
16?
And Zartok?
9.
Mama Sass?
23.
Wow. Garlos? Oh, I'm Garlos. Haha. 17. And I got to do Angela, too.
That's so funny.
All right. Lumpen. And Gaston.
11.
All right. I'm going to put you at 12 because your dexterity is better than Ansna's.
Do I have a saving throw on charm when someone tries to do something to me? The person who's charmed me tries to do something.
Only if they... Well, basically, they can't make you do things that hurt yourself or hurt a friend.
No, but like, was this Constitution thing an attack? Isn't it if I also get attacked by the person who's charmed me?
They haven't hurt you yet. Now, once they hurt you, the charm is broken.
Okay.
Just your heart.
My heart is broken. Well, charmed Aster's heart is broken. I feel like Aster's going to be pretty mad
Validly.
when he finds out he was charmed this whole time. And maybe his heart might hurt a little.
Okay, and... Let's see. Now I need to roll the damage during this first round, during which Aster is surprised. And, all right, here we go. Wow.
Oh.
All right, Aster, are you ready?
Yeah.
You take
Oh, dear.
52 points of damage.
Is that half?
That is,
Is that
halved.
halved?
Was this Finger of Death or something?
Nope. This is a extremely powerful creature.
Okay.
This is an extremely powerful creature that is using an extremely powerful ability.
Sure.
So how much did I take?
52
something?
points of damage.
Halved.
That's half.
No,
That is half.
That is half.
That is halved?
If you had not made your saving throw, you would have taken 104 points of damage.
Oh, I would have fainted immediately.
That's quite a lot.
That is a lot.
What's happening?
So,
I'm suddenly really excited. We have everybody in this fight, maybe.
as she kisses you, you suddenly feel that something is wrong, and you open your eyes and see that her eyes are also open and glowing red. Now, no one else knows what's going on here, except possibly Zartok. Zartok, what's your passive perception?
11.
So Zartok
Boo.
sees around the ship,
Do I fumble over or something, or like I stumble?
but Zartok does not see the fight happening.
Can I make an argument for him being able to use active perception because he is currently watching out for them throwing boulders and stuff at us?
I agree, except that that's down, and Aster and
fair enough.
and Ayath are up. So I set the DC relatively low, but 11 is not high enough.
Okay.
Maybe Aster can call for help. Now we're in the
On my turn?
On your turn, right. Now we're in the first round of, let's call it combat, and Mama Sass doesn't know what's going on. Terra doesn't know what's going on. Ayath has an 18 on her initiative.
Oh my god.
Aster, you suddenly come to your senses. You are not charmed, and you realize this beautiful woman in front of you has just done something to you. And she says, how did that not kill you? And
I'm tough, baby. Don't say that.
I need you to make either an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh, come on. I'm pretty good at those. Hold on. I'm incredibly good at those. 13 plus 11.
Oh my goodness. All right, so she attempts to shove you backward over the railing, but it does not succeed.
Not today, evil witch lady.
And she rolled a 19. So, good job with your roll. That would have been bad.
She's so strong.
She's actually not that strong. She just rolled really well.
Oh, gee.
And that means it is now, let's see, Aster, it's, no, actually, Garlos, Coral, they don't know anything's going on. Aster, what do you want to do?
Well, did you charm me? It's hard to do to me. I don't know how to feel about this. Give me back my cloak. And I cast, oh no. What do I cast? I don't know her stats. I'm gonna cast, this is so hard, man. Why are you doing this? I'm gonna cast.
Chris is like thinking it so personally.
If you guys
He's hurting me directly.
if you want to know who to blame, you can all blame Big Papa G. It's all his fault.
I'm going,
Oh.
that
Uh-oh.
punk.
What did he do?
He told me I have to bring this character in. Or rather, I should say, he told me I have to bring this character back.
Back. Yeah.
Back.
That allusion to Papa Gasson doing a favor for her.
Oh, who is this? I'm going to cast.
Oh, I'm there now.
I'm going to cast. I have 2 spells that I want to cast, so I'll cast.
All right, you run out of time.
I'm going to cast
6,
hypnotic pattern.
5.
Hypnotic pattern.
Okay, hypnotic pattern. How does that work? Saving throw?
Roll a 18 wisdom save.
DC 18 wisdom save. And what's the effect? What kind of effect is it?
It is illusion.
An illusion. Okay. Well,
Oh, but it gets charmed. It gets
Okay.
charmed.
a DC 18 wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She fails but chooses to pass.
Oh,
Okay, that
legendary
makes sense.
resistances.
Well, if I was a level 2 rogue, I could disengage. Or if I had my cloak. I will bonus action beg for my life. I don't think I have anything. I'm going to Bardic Inspiration. Nobody. It doesn't work.
There's nobody there.
I'm going to just look over and yell, Zartok!
Finally.
There we
Yell for
go.
help. Help for help.
All right.
Help me! This lady's killing me physically!
All right. Zartok,
Physical killing.
you can hear on the wind in the distance someone crying out.
It hurts!
And
I'm about to die. It's my turn.
who else? Let's see. Lumpin, Gaston, and I guess, do you guys hear it? He's crying out pretty loud.
Coral's got a passive perception of 18.
Okay.
Oh, what I'll do is, since that was just talking, right?
Right.
I will mentally communicate.
I think message
With
is an
my-
action. It's not a free action.
No,
A
it's not a spell.
Oh.
I'm contacting my greater steed
Oh.
to come help me.
Okay.
Please, Syl, I need you.
All right. You can do that. We should maybe add Syl on the Sylphonia. Is that her name?
She goes after me.
Yeah. Oh, she goes after you. Okay, on your turn. That's to make things easy. Okay. So Sylphonia is below decks in the hold. I will say that on her turn, she could try to burst out of the hold.
Okay. Oh, can she try to do that now?
Sure. Have her make a... Do you have her ability scores?
Yes, I do.
Have her make a strength check.
Ooh, not bad. Sophonia?
We can't hear you, Chris.
Oh, I said not bad, Sophonia. She's pretty strong. That's her modifier for strength.
Uh-huh.
So it's 15 plus 4, 19.
19. All right, so she's able to open the doors. And she will be able to leap out next round. Okay.
I'm coming to you, Asta dear.
And let's see. Lumpin. I'll see if Lumpin hears anything. No, Lumpin doesn't hear anything. Gaston. Does Gaston hear anything? Is Gaston awake yet? Do you think he's able to act yet?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Hold on.
Gaston,
check
I
this.
feel like you did something to me.
Oh, hold on. Gaston's got a short sword of warning.
He does.
Does that work?
He's not under attack, but I guess someone in the party is. So I guess, yeah, maybe. What? How does that work? What is it? What does the text of the warning say?
The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins. Within 30 feet.
Well, Gaston was already woken up. They did wake everyone up when the ship took off.
You and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised.
Okay. So I'll say that, Gaston, you are aware that something is going on above deck. Some kind of combat is happening nearby. Oh, what am I doing? I need to move Aster onto the deck. And I need to move Iath onto the deck, too. There we go.
Okay. His daddy sense is tingling.
Yeah. Yep.
Save me, Papa.
Do you want to do anything?
He'll try to move on the deck. I can't move Gaston. I can't move the icon.
Okay, let's see.
It still says paused for me.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. What about now? Aha.
Yep.
5.
Oh, I can't open the door. Is it an action open door? What does it do to open the door?
It's not an action, but it is your one object interaction. So that's
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now there's another door that's closed, and that's your round.
I'm getting wrecked.
Okay.
Unless you want to use you could use your regular action to open the door.
Sure. There you go.
That's 20, and then you still have movement left. What's your movement? 25 or 20?
It's so small. It's probably 20. Looking for it.
Wait, doesn't Symphonia have movement speed? Couldn't she have moved towards me?
Yeah, but she had to use her
That's not an
action to
action.
bust the door open.
25.
Movement isn't part of the action. It's just her movement speed.
Okay. Let's see.
Could she have just moved above me?
She
Just
could
above
probably
me?
move up onto the deck then. I have to
Okay.
get a Pegasus image now. Hold on.
You didn't account for that, Mike.
All right.
Almost killing me in one shot. You're so evil.
All right. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I want to save the image. There we go.
That was so painful. I've never been hit with so much damage at once, I don't think.
Can he use a bonus action too, or did I just kind of used a lot of actions?
Yeah, you
so I don't know.
have a bonus action left.
Okay, so I'll dash too. Oh, get out there. He's so quick. All right, and what's the deal with this top? I see some lines here. Are these stairs down? So I emerged here. Guessing I emerged in
Onto the deck.
doorway.
The stairs lead up to the
Okay.
deck.
Oh, is this how? Which way does this door go? That's I guess what I'm wondering. Am I emerging from
Yeah,
the door
you're emerging
like this,
from the
or
door.
other way?
So stop moving him around. You you step onto the deck. So your movement you move from here to get onto the deck.
Okay, got it. That's 30. I see her. Something's not good.
I'm in so much pain.
Get to about right there.
Okay.
Gaston's rounding the corner, and he
So
sees
Gaston charges onto the deck and sees Iath standing next to Aster with him sort of leaning back over the railing, and the Pegasus has burst up onto the deck as well. And that is Gaston's turn. Ansna. Ansna is confused about what's going on. She will also dash. She'll dash up next to Aster, and she says, Aster, what's going on up here? And Zartok.
Kill her. Kill Iath.
Zartok, what do you want to do?
Zartok's flying the plane. He'll look in and see something's going on, and I don't know, just for emphasis, tell everybody to do that.
Okay.
I guess he shouldn't leave.
That would probably be bad.
I also called it a plane,
Yes.
so that's also bad.
Yeah. You should be fired for
Shouldn't
that.
leave the Spelljammer helm, so I
I'm
guess
sorry. Don't you have a crown that allows you to continue to fly it?
I do. I don't know. What's that take to use?
Nothing.
But I can't really do anything else when I use
That's
it.
right. I mean, you can
that
walk
doesn't
around,
really matter.
but you can't both fly the ship and engage in combat.
Where is Lumpin?
Lumpin is just behind you.
Okay, they'll say, Lumpin, take the helm.
All right. Lumpin on his turn will do that.
Zartok will walk backwards toward about 30 feet. I can't control
Oh,
Zartok at the
jeez.
moment.
That's weird. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so Zartok moves back where the door is
There we go.
and continues to fly the ship. And that means it is Mama Sass's turn. Mama Sass, everyone thinks that something's going on. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna charge upstairs.
All right. Can you control her?
Yes.
All right.
5, 10. Oh. Iath is that one. Okay.
That's right. Now, these squares on the deck are hatches that lead down to the hold. You can walk over those.
Okay. And I see Aster, and Aster clearly looks injured, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, so that's 30, 35, 40, dash.
Actually, he doesn't have visible injuries, but he's obviously upset.
Okay. Like, he doesn't look haggard or anything? He took 52 points of damage.
I mean, he looks worn out, but he doesn't look he doesn't have bruises or cuts or anything. He just looks drained.
Okay. Then she's just going to run out to there. That's one movement. And rage is a bonus action. And hold her axe and look around. What's going on, Aster? Who are we fighting?
All right.
And she's going to hold her action to attack something because she doesn't know what's going on.
All right. We're going to do a legendary action here. And she is going to swipe at Aster with one of her hands.
Of course she is.
And that is a total of 26.
Have anything for that at this time in my life? I do not. I will take it in the chin.
All right. Well, I rolled very badly. I rolled 4 ones. So that's only 7 points of damage.
Sure hope those were D4s.
Yeah, I don't think they were.
Oh boy.
That was very ineffective. Aster is starting to come to his senses, and he dodges a bit out of the way as her finger scrapes against him. She seems to have claws.
Was that Ensna? Did Ensna not see that I was hurt?
She had to use all her movement to get to you.
Oh, but she
could
used an action.
Yeah, she had to use her action to dash, so she couldn't cast any healing spells.
Whoops.
Okay, and let's see. That makes it Tara's turn. Tara, what do you want to do?
Well, Tara is not going to be left out, and she saw everyone running, so she running.
All right.
So is this 0.5 feet every square? Or?
Every square is 5 feet.
Oh, okay. It says 0.5 feet, which is confusing.
I don't know why that says that. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
All right, so Tara rushes down the hallway, out the door, onto the deck where she sees Ansna next to Aster and Pegasus standing on the deck and Ayeth swiping at Aster with her hands, Mama Sass standing there with her axe, Gaston with his sword. What does she want to do?
Okay, how much movement does she have left?
If she wants to dash, she has another 6 squares left.
But is she out of movement now?
She's out of movement otherwise, yes.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I guess it's worth it to dash, so.
Okay. So Tara runs past everyone else and right behind Ayeth. And let's see, that's the ends of Tara's movement. Ayeth is looking around her, looking pretty nervous.
Where's Carlos?
But she also takes a legendary action at the end of Tara's turn and will attempt to swipe at Aster yet again.
Rude.
Can I impose disadvantage
You
with
can.
my...
Yeah, as a reaction, you may impose disadvantage, which is good because I just rolled a natural 20.
Okay, let's do that.
My God.
Instead, I have a 22. Is that a hit?
That's a hit.
Okay.
Better than a crit.
Oh, much better damage this time.
Not great.
I'm really not looking that good.
That is 22 points of damage.
Because this was going to kill me. I'm looking really, really bad.
And now it's Ayeth's turn.
Aster's gonna get real dismal about love pretty soon.
Yeah. I'm going to have an emo phase, guys. If I survive, I'm about to die.
Going to start an emo phase? Aster didn't already have a... Huh.
I'm sure he did in his youth.
What were you thinking currently?
All right, I need to check something in the rules here.
Why are you doing this? I'm saying that to Ayeth.
Oh, this is great.
Oh, Lord, I don't like the sound of that.
Okay, fantastic. Make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Me?
Yes.
She's focus firing here. Like, it's gonna be you for a minute, I think.
Yeah, I know. But my acrobatics is amazing. 9 plus 11, I think that's a 20.
All right, Aster,
Yes?
she grabs you.
Oh, I didn't
She
succeed.
successfully grapples you, and she jumps off the ship.
No, she does not. Oh, God, I'm gonna die. Sylphonia! Okay.
Oh, goodness. This is
I
just...
really need Syl to come through for me.
This is too much fun. All right. So she jumps off the ship with Aster.
Oh, God.
And Aster, you begin falling
Yep.
very quickly.
Yep.
Gaston as a reaction cast Featherfall on just Aster.
What's the range?
Wait, I could, okay.
It's as a reaction within 60 feet.
Okay, you can do that. So you cast Featherfall on Aster. That's great. That is a very smart thing to do. Aster, you begin falling very slowly, and she's actually hanging on to you.
Okay.
Let's see. Garlos gets to go.
Awesome. He
Garlos.
jumps
Oh,
off.
where is Garlos? Oh, yeah, he's over here. Garlos says, what's going on? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What comes next? 30. Hey, what's going up here, everybody? And he gets out on the deck, and Iath and Aster are gone, and he just sees everyone standing around the deck. He says, hey, what's going on?
Santa Madre de Dios.
Coral, what do you want to do?
I can't see Coral anymore, so...
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
Hold
all
on.
right.
I'm sorry.
It's weird
I'm sorry.
with the multiple characters.
Yep. Okay. You can't see Coral now? What do you want her to do? Move up on the deck?
Yeah, move up onto the deck. It's 30 feet. I should get right outside the door.
There you go.
Thanks. And I can move her, so we're good. There's no way that I can know... Oh, I had a question first. So
Yeah.
the hold where Symphonia jumped out of, that's below where we were in the cabin?
That's right. That's right.
Wait, another thing. Wasn't Mama Sass holding an action to attack if something happened?
She never got close enough to Iath for it. It's 5
you're
feet.
right.
She wasn't close
Out
enough.
of range.
Yeah.
I got you.
So there's no way I can, these are 6 seconds round, so I can't
That's right.
get up there just as they go over and, know that they've gone over or something.
You can talk as a little bit as a free action.
But I can't know that they've gone over.
You can't already know that, but you could say, hey, where'd they go?
I'm just,
Or someone else can say something to you.
I don't know.
But apparently no one is saying anything.
That feels metagamey to tell myself that something's happening.
Well,
Do what
I
you
don't-
gotta do, Mama.
I didn't know if I could talk on not my turn. I thought,
I mean, we're a little more restrictive about that than most games are, but I think at this point you can say something if you want to.
Well, I was going to say Mama Sass would obviously be reaching towards the edge and starting
Right.
to move towards the edge, saying, Aster! Nope, that's not her voice. That's Coral's. Aster! And moving that way. So Coral does at least know something's happening over the edge.
I'll tell you what, make a very easy intelligence check.
Make sure I'm on the right character. Oh, that's not going to do it. That's a 7.
Oh, that's good enough. It was a DC 5.
Oh, cool.
You figure out that everyone is looking over the railing. Someone must be over the railing.
Okay. This isn't what I wanted to happen, but it's what's happening. Bonus action, wild shape. And I'm going to turn into an air elemental.
Ooh.
Nice.
Do I still have my movement as an air elemental? Well, I still have my action either way, because
Right.
I haven't used my action.
Because you can dash.
So I'm going to dash. I have 90 feet of movement, and I'm going to grab Aster.
Okay.
I'm going to envelop Aster.
Aster is falling very slowly. You're now 10 by 10, aren't you?
I am large now. Yes.
Yep. All right. So you envelop Aster. Do you also want to envelop Iath?
No, well, I don't have any reason to distrust her at this moment in time. So sure.
She's clinging on to Aster.
Yeah, they fell accidentally. So, yeah, I'll get them both.
Now, is envelop an action?
There's whirlwind,
Okay.
which is an action,
Okay.
but it says that I can enter a hostile creature's space and stop there.
Okay. Great. That's
But
all
I
you had to
don't
do.
know what that means. So,
All right. So you've entered Aster and Iath's space and enveloped them. Aster, you are now enveloped by an air elemental. And actually, you know what? Before Aster goes, Iath has had her turn. She's got her legendary actions back. she's going to make another attack on Aster.
No, I need to survive this.
A non-natural 20. Does that hit?
Yes,
18 points of damage.
I'm out.
Aster is unconscious.
I want you to know, Chris, that if she hadn't taken you over the edge, this round for me was going to be awesome. But it didn't work out that way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Just say you wouldn't be unconscious if that had a. But this is how it went.
I yelled for Symphonia to come, right?
Yep. She acts on your turn. Aster, you have to make a death saving throw on your turn.
Yes, I do. Am I rolling again? It's got to be above a 10.
Yeah, 11 or higher.
It's a 19.
19. All right, one successful saving throw.
Darn it. That was 1 point from a 20.
All right, and Sylphonia gets to go. What do you want Sylphonia to do?
I want her to... What can steeds do? She can attack independently of me,
She can.
but she can't grapple, I don't think. She can't break a grapple.
Is she still around if you're unconscious?
It's not a concentration spell, right?
Yeah, it's not a concentration, it's just a summon beast.
Oh, yeah, I guess it can't be.
Symphonia will go down and stomp on her face.
All right.
Let me roll that. It's plus 6 to hit.
Okay.
17 plus 6.
That is a hit.
All right. Ooh, that's 6 and a 4. 10 plus 4. 14 points of damage.
All right. 14 points of damage. What kind of damage?
I think it's bludgeoning because with her hooves.
Okay. Sylphonia notices that doesn't seem to have its full effect on her.
Does Symphonia say anything?
It doesn't say anything about her hooves counting as magical attacks, right?
Well, Symphonia is a magical creature, but I
That's
don't
true,
think the hooves...
but it has to actually say something like her hooves are weapons for the purposes of... or magical weapons for the purposes of
No,
attack.
it's just hoof hits.
All right, so how much damage did you say?
14.
14, so she's going to take 7.
Oh,
Okay, and at the end of her turn, another legendary action. She's going to make an attack on Aster's unconscious body.
well, that's an automatic. I
Oh
don't
my
crit.
god.
That's 2.
Yeah,
That's
just
17 to
automatically.
hit.
A 17 to hit?
That's right.
No, it does hit.
It does hit. All right, that is 2 death saving throws. Failed.
Yep.
And that is the end of her legendary action. And now we are back to Lumpin.
Oh, boy.
Lumpin is standing behind Zartok at the door to the deck. He runs for the Spelljamming Helm.
Does she get legendary actions back after her turn?
That's right. She gets 3 per round, and she gets them back on her turn.
Okay. And she wasted one with me to
That's right.
succeed on... Okay. Just making sure.
Can I shout to Lumpin?
Sure, you can shout to Lumpin.
Can I shout, follow those people? Wait, no, I guess, never mind. They're not. They're in
not falling
an
quickly.
air elemental, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's Featherfall and an air elemental, so they are falling not at all now. And even if the air elemental were somehow to disappear, they would fall very slowly.
Yeah, okay, never mind. We're good.
All right, and that is Lumpin's turn. I still have 1 legendary action left, but I'm not going to use it at the end of Lumpin's turn. Gaston, what do you want to do?
Gaston runs to the edge, hears over, sees this madness. How far down are they?
Oh, let's say they're like 20 feet.
Okay.
My body's going like this right now. In the wind.
Yeah, he sees a
I'm flopping.
ragdoll Aster floating. This is insanity.
Yes.
He'll use healing word to heal Aster for 7.
All right. Aster, you get 7 hit points back. You're back up in the positives.
Am I in the positive?
Ooh, I thought I was headed to the first use of Revivify here, so...
You might be. You might still
Yeah,
be.
I wouldn't count it out yet.
Yeah.
What is happening to me?
And what are we over? Are we over land? The pictures were
He
over
shows
the ocean,
water, but yeah, you're over land.
And how high up are we?
You're about 1,000 feet up.
Okay. What are the dynamics of this? Is the Spelljammer continuing to move forward, and we're about to leave them behind in this next round, or is that complicated? Is that overly complicating this?
they're maintaining the momentum that the forward momentum that the ship had. So they're being slowed slightly by air resistance. And let's see if Lumpen can manage to fly the ship well enough to continue. Well, he's barely managing to keep the ship in a position so that we can stay in the same sort of relative position on the map.
I just need one turn.
Okay.
All right, that was Gaston's turn. She sees Aster's eyes flutter open, and she hisses at him and attacks him with her legendary action, her last legendary action for the round.
Yeah.
23 to hit.
I'm gonna pass out again. Please, Ensna. Help me.
That's 17 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm out
Aster's
again.
unconscious again.
Your death saves start over now, by the way.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they start
I know.
over. Ansno will cast a healing word because she can't really do much else. Let me look that up real quick.
2d4.
Plus her spellcasting ability
Oh,
modifier.
Modifier.
All right. That's 8 hit points
sorry,
back.
1d4. My bad.
Oh, that's well, that doesn't
Unless she
make much difference.
casts it at a higher level.
One of the die I rolled was a 1, so that's 7 hit points back again. Aster is conscious again, and Ayath again roars in frustration. Zartok, what do you want to do?
Zartok emerges onto the deck,
Let me move you up there.
peers over the side.
Yeah, you can
And-
see everyone leaning over the side casting spells.
Yeah. Okay. And this woman is clearly not a woman anymore. She's got claws now and red glowing eyes.
Her eyes aren't glowing anymore, and you don't
Okay.
actually see any claws, but she does seem to be swiping at Aster as though she had claws.
All right, we'll try.
This girl's manhandled me the whole
Yeah,
session.
he doesn't know he doesn't know it's not a human. He'll cast a Big B's big old hand, and he'll try to grapple her with it.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's so smart.
All right, how does that work?
I'm rolling a d20, so that's a 16, and it has an 8 strength, so it's a 24 to grapple it.
And she has to make an athletics or acrobatics check to oppose?
Yeah, it just works like grappling, however grappling works, which I don't know how grappling works, so I think it's opposed.
Okay.
It's medium or smaller, right?
Yep, she fails.
Okay.
So she is
Cool.
grappled.
She's grapped.
Okay.
Thank God.
You successfully grapple Ayath. Next is Mama Sass.
Mama Sass is going to move over to the railing and look down and just... Oh, wait. Bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Healing word.
Okay.
Because Mama Sass has spells.
That's true.
I was wondering.
When did this happen?
So a whopping 4 HP for Aster.
Okay.
And then she's going to hold her action to attack if Ayath gets anywhere in her vicinity.
Okay. Tara, what do you want to do?
Wow. Okay. So a lot is going on. So Ayath is like, she's doubly grabbed. Is
Yep.
that correct? Because
correct.
she's grabbed by Coral and then also by this hand.
That's right.
Yeah, they're just floating right up below our ship.
That's right.
But she's also grabbing Aster, so it would not, I'm assuming, not be easy to attack her without, her being like covered by Aster.
I mean, if you attacked her with a ranged weapon, she'd have a cover bonus. But that's it.
She'd have a cover bonus.
Yep, to her armor class. But that's the only effect.
Okay, but it wouldn't hurt Aster.
No.
Okay, well, I guess I will. Tara's gonna just take out her short bow.
Okay.
But so she'd have to change weapons, so that would be her full action, right?
She'd have to either drop her sword and pull out her short bow, drop her sword in the deck, or her war pick or whatever she wants to use.
Yes.
Or if she wants to carefully sheath it, yes, that takes an action.
Tara is gonna pull a Mama Sass, and that is ready her weapon for when they come in range, unless, she just gets dropped, which is totally fine with her. But, yeah.
And that's Tara's turn. Ayath. Ayath looks around her, looks at Aster, and says, "It looks like you'll get away this time, but I can promise you, I'll find you, and you'll die for ruining my plans. And she fades away
No.
and
my
just disappears.
My
And Zartok's
cloak.
fist closes around nothing.
Did she use the cloak to leave?
No,
Oh, cool.
but she's still got the cloak.
Cloak. Yeah, she does.
We're out of initiative now.
Yeah, she can't use the cloak to leave because she'd have to
Attune
attune
to
to it.
No, it's not an attunement.
It's not a
Oh, it's
tune.
not?
No.
She didn't know that, but she didn't use that anyway. And you don't think it looked like a teleport or anything. In fact, Zartok, make an Arcana check. I almost said make a spellcraft check. Wrong system.
28. Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that she went ethereal.
Ooh.
It's a cool
She-
ability.
Entered the ethereal plane. And now you have a Pegasus and an air elemental floating next to your ship, suspending Aster in the air.
Coral and Aster return to the ship.
Sophonia follows.
Coral becomes a person again and cast heal, giving Aster 70 hit points.
Wow.
How many?
70.
70.
Whoa.
That's my big spell.
No, I'm looking great.
Okay.
It's like nothing ever happened except losing my item under the charm spell.
Oh no, Aster, are you okay? Are you okay? I don't understand what happened here. I don't. Are you all right? Just sit still.
I actually feel a lot better, but my pride. I'm talking in a weird accent. But my pride is broken, and she stole Papa Gaston's cloak, and she was evil, and I was under a charm spell, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know that.
Wait, why did she attack you?
Well, the last, and then I stand up and catch my breath. The last thing that she said before fading out of sight was, "I will find you and I will kill you for messing up my plans." Apparently, we messed up her plans, I assume, to do something with the queen. I have no idea. All I know is that I was charmed by her, and I'm very upset about it. I must have been acting like a total fool. And she tricked me, and I feel very emotionally defeated right now. And I'm sorry, guys. I put you guys all in danger.
Why, that dirty witch. I knew all along that she was a squirrely type.
Of course, Mama. Of course you knew. Insight check.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Passive 20.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 deception. Nah, she had no idea.
Yep. You had your eyes out like an eagle, Mama.
I'm always watching out for you there, my Aster.
Oh, I know, Mama. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you for keeping me from dying.
You know, it is better it happens this way because if it happened later, she would have got half your things rather than just your cloak. So in this way, it is better.
I know, but you gave me that cloak, Papa.
It's okay. It is just a cloak.
No, it made me look like a superhero.
It is just, I would rather have my Asta than my cloak.
Well, Aster, what did she want to do to the queen?
I
Or
have
the sorceress
no
queen?
idea. Based on what I'm recollecting from my adventures with her, she was trying to find ways to convince the council to side with her in attacking Dorvit or supporting the attack on Levarrion. And ironically, me and Papa Gaston's mishap saved the queen. I'm assuming she said that we kind of messed things up. So maybe she wanted to kill the queen? I don't really know. All I
So
know
that
is that
dumb utensil thing was you?
yeah, that was Papa Gaston's great plan. What do you mean it was dumb?
It sounds like it saved the day. I just think it was genius.
Yeah, this is the plan all along.
This is completely how we meant for this to work.
Gerlos looks
I really
completely
need-
confused. He's like, wow, man, wheels within wheels or something? Wow.
I'm going to look at the party and go, I kind of want a moment to myself. It's been a rough night, and I'm still coming off of this charm effect and really dealing with the emotions that I feel right now. I know they were fake because I was charmed, but I really, in the moment, really liked her. And this betrayal hurts quite a bit. I'm sorry if I acted like an idiot. That wasn't my intention. You would think with the blessing of Seafoam Wanderer, my wisdom would be higher, but I guess magic trumps, ability stats.
Aster, my boy, I have done many crazy things in the thrall of love.
Oh, interesting. We'll talk about that one day. But anyway, I'm going to leave you guys if that's okay. I just need a moment. Actually, darn it, there's something I needed to tell you, but before I came to the decision of telling you I was charmed, I think I might have said it during the dinner while I was charmed. Seafoam Wanderer told us that we would be welcomed in the mountain of the gods.
Wait,
And to go.
what?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would like to go into more details, but please just give me some time. It's still nighttime. I think we all deserve some rest, and I need to think. I'm so sorry. And I just walk away. As I'm walking away, I go, love is a lie! I go down the stairs.
All right.
And I ask Sylphonia to go back to her thing. Tell her I'm going to meet her there. I'm going to lay with Sylphonia.
All right. So you're going to go to the hold.
And when I say lay with her, I mean I'm just going to lean my head against
I get it.
her body.
I'm gonna take some license being the
Thank you.
voice here.
Yeah.
She tucks her wing around you and kind of envelops you, and
I cry a little. Like, I'm trying to keep it quiet so nobody can notice.
I
The
got you,
complete
my
failure.
sweet Aster. Don't you worry a bit. That woman ain't coming anywhere near you now.
I feel pretty bad.
It'll only make you stronger, love.
Thank you, Syl. And then I'll just do a quiet prayer to the Seafoam Wanderer and fall asleep.
Okay.
Tara's going to look at the rest and say, Coral, Ansna, can you guys take your watch and everyone else get to bed?
I mean, I used a pretty high-level spell there, but sure. She doesn't say that. I say that. But yeah, she's willing. She's fine with it.
She could take her sleep later.
You still have, there'll be one more after that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Coral.
Yeah.
I think Gerlos and Gaston did the last watch.
So you take your
And in
watches.
that watch, she comes back and stabs me to death.
So you take your watches. Nothing else happens during the night. Where are you flying?
Honestly, don't know. We didn't really say anything. So just for now, straight?
Okay.
Anywhere?
That's Lumpin's specialty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody roll me a D8.
You guys can do that. I've had enough of an adventure.
I don't know whose turn it is.
This is not a random encounter roll. This is just to figure out
Oh.
what direction you're going.
Oh.
All right, I'll do it. 3.
3. Okay, so you're flying northeast.
Also, did we officially get long rest? I mean, I didn't use
Yes.
much, but
You've
just-
officially
I'm
got
gonna
a
push the
long
button.
rest by the morning. We'll roll to see if there's a random encounter here in a little bit.
I used Healing Word that night to heal myself up.
Okay.
Actually, let me.
Oh, if you need more, I can get you.
I feel like Aster withholds information and then gives it after he almost dies so we can't be upset at him. Like,
Quite
"Hey,
the
guys,
the
tactic.
plan, the
I haven't
whole.
been telling you guys this whole time, but
All right, so you're flying northeast, which would actually take you in the direction of Benorthen and the gnome village and the wizard complex. Do you want Lumpin to... I guess you haven't really given him any instructions, so he'll just fly straight until someone tells him to do otherwise, which means you're not traveling up and out of the atmosphere, you're just heading straight. So we do need to roll for some random encounters. Somebody roll me a d6.
I'll do that this time. Unless somebody
Haven't you
else wants.
caused enough trouble? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, no.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
A 4.
4. All right. Yep. Nothing happens. And for the midday, the next day.
Well, before we do that, I wanted to come up.
Okay. So after everyone rests, Aster, you have recovered your from all that damage you took.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? How's everyone getting along the next day? What's the next day like?
I come to the top, see if everybody's around.
I assume everybody gets up at some point. Maybe some of the people who took watches later in the night are still asleep.
Ironically, I have Sophonia just kind of trotting with me on top of the deck, just keeping me company as I ponder how I'm going to broach this conversation.
Yeah, so who's up and around and where? Where is everybody in this conversation? Or who do you want to be there, Chris, to have this conversation?
I would like either Zartuk Coral or our good friend Tara to be up there, if they are. If they're not, then anybody, really.
Tara is definitely on deck.
Okay.
Coral's there. Mama Sass is there too.
What about you, Josh?
I'll roll a 50-50.
Go for it.
Even. He's there.
Okay.
I imagine that Aster walks up and then everyone stops whispering and looks over.
Hey, everyone. So it was a hell of a... That's not a thing that exists, does it? Nope, yes it does. That was a messed up day we had, huh? Yep.
I'm sorry your girlfriend tried to kill you, Aster.
Wasn't my girlfriend. It was all a lie. Love isn't real. Continue.
I'm sorry that the person you thought was your girlfriend tried to kill you, Aster.
I was under a spell.
So you had talked about how you were considering telling us something?
Yeah, so you guys had a long conversation with the far off one. If she
yes,
could
so did you.
Yep. She could hear me, probably, I'm assuming. And she wanted to do something to the gods. And I felt that was evil. But
and then the gods contacted you just like the far off one said she would.
True. But, well, you know what? After the events of what just occurred, having a hard time trusting people, I don't know whether the Seafoam Wanderer is good. She feels like a good person. She saved me multiple times, and she asked me to tell everyone that we are heroes and that we deserve to meet the gods. But you guys are planning on doing something pretty crazy to the gods, maybe? I think you guys are considering it, and I thought maybe we should focus our attention on stopping Levarrion, who is the person who has done the most damage to us since we've got in here. But after a while... Yes.
We hadn't decided whether we're going to leave orbs behind, and it's not for you to decide for us what we do. It's a group decision, and that means you need to trust us and provide us information that you have.
You're right, Captain. That was the plan. I was pondering telling you, then I decided I should tell them, and then I was charmed. It's not an excuse. It's just the sequence of events.
I understand
that
you were worried. I don't want it to happen again.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I just needed a day to think about it, and then I got charmed. And again, not an excuse. I should have trusted you guys, and I didn't. And that makes me feel like a pretty bad friend. I don't know how to play with those feelings on top of the other feelings I'm feeling. On top of almost dying. On top of just this poopy situation.
Aster, you're not a bad friend. It's okay. But let's talk about whether we should go to the mountain.
I think we should go.
I agree. I mean, I think we should at least go because we listened to the far off one, and we may as well listen to all the not so far off ones.
Yeah, we can reassess whether we trust these gods or not. I just, just pointing it out there, we're going to enter the domain of deities, maybe. I don't really know the pantheon or gods very well, but, I mean, if they are evil, very easily get smited to death.
I mean, there's a bunch of them, right? So if one of them tries to spot us, maybe one of the other ones won't. So they'll help us. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe there's good ones in the mix, like Seafoam Wanderer. What was that thing? What was Iyeth? She looked so pretty, but it felt like she was cutting me with razor sharp knives. What the heck was she?
I have no idea.
I don't really know what to say. You guys are the
She said she'll be back, so maybe we'll find out what she is then. Or you know what? Maybe your girl Seafoam will know what she is.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Can Coral do like an Arcana check or something to see if she recognized the features, the things that this creature was doing?
Sure. It will be difficult, but yeah.
Sure. Well, that's not going to do it. That's an 8.
No.
Okay.
Obviously, not just a human woman.
Yep.
So if you guys don't need me and we're heading up to the mountain, I don't know where that is. But this Symphonia, I feel like it was given to me by the gods. Maybe she could lead us to the mountain.
We know where the mountain is.
Okay.
You have a map.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We've flown past it many times.
I see. Well, I will just be flying beside you guys. I get on Symphonia. I guess onward to the mountain. Yep. God, I feel like I've lost a few steps. And I just jump off with Symphonia. Fly next to the ship.
Okay. Anything else that anyone needs to discuss?
He's gonna make his best music ever now. Now he's ready.
Oh no. It's gonna be very, very rockish and dark.
Coral seems more optimistic and hopeful than she has in a couple days.
Oh. It's good.
Okay. So where you're heading straight for the mountain, you're going to have to change course to do that because you're actually getting close to Benorthen at this point.
Really it was Coral's the only one that asked her, Christopher, trusted with the information at first. Just because she was talking about similar things to me during that discussion. It felt like Zartok and Tara were pretty on board with putting orbs.
Your decision then is you're going to head toward the God's Peak.
I guess we're going to just let Levarrion do what Levarrion's going to... Actually, can I use the spell sending to send a message to the Queen?
You can.
Okay, first, I've learned my lesson. I'm going to fly back to the ship and tell my friends that I'm about to do something. Hey,
right.
guys.
Okay.
How you doing? I was pondering while floating through the skies on my giant horse, whether it might be smart to leave a message with the Queen about what happened. Just so that maybe the heat lessens a little? I mean, if we word it right?
I don't know how much it will soften her feelings towards us, but I mean, everything that she was told was definitely right. We apparently were behind the utensil thing, and Iyeth was definitely trying to do something or other. Don't know what, but
But we could maybe tell her our side of the story in 25 words or less.
I don't expect to be welcomed back, but if you want to send her something, sure.
Oh, okie dokie.
I mean,
that is what I'll do.
Going ahead and doing it now might leave a better impression than if we just show up one day on our doorstep and be like, hey, sorry about that thing that happened that one time.
Yeah, I just don't think we're ever coming back. But yeah, go ahead.
Nah, I think
tell her.
you're probably right.
Well,
Wait,
here goes nothing. I cast sending.
All right.
you might want to pre-decide what you're going to say.
Oh,
That's
well,
good. You know, I've learned it's hard to do on the fly.
True. I'm a wordsmith, though.
Good idea.
I was going to tell her, hello, Queen.
Oh, sorry. Be very polite.
Oh, you're right. Hello, Your Majesty.
Uh-huh.
You might think we're bad. We were just trying to help.
Maybe throwing in something about I charming you wouldn't be bad.
Ayeth charmed me, which led to bad stuff. Got 3 words left.
I would go with, how about, we're sorry. Ayeth charmed Aster.
Okay. Here we go. Hello, Your Majesty.
She was definitely bad news.
Yeah. I just want to throw in the poison thing actually saved her life. So maybe... No. Anyway, here we go. Let's try again. Hello, Your Majesty. We are sorry. No. Hello, Your
There's a lot
Majesty.
of finger counting going on for the listeners. There's a lot of hands being raised to cameras.
Hello, Your Majesty. We are sorry. Aster was charmed by Ayeth with a spell.
I think she knows.
She is bad news. The poisoning was an accident. 5 more words.
That's not true.
It was...
We were trying. The poisoning was to help you.
Poison helped discover Ayeth evil. Huh? Does that work?
I say you blame the poisoning on Ayeth entirely, if we're just gonna lie.
I don't want to lie to her again. She seems to be able to figure that out. Okay,
Poison
I got it.
was a bad idea.
But it did...
And so was trusting Ayeth. She was bad news.
I feel like that's too strong. Try to be soft.
I know. Poison was a bad idea, and so was trusting Ayeth.
Yeah, the poison was... That was an error in judgment.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, Your Majesty. We are sorry. I was charmed. Ayeth is really evil. The poison was an accident.
The poison...
We didn't-
The poisoning was not an accident. It was... It sounds like... I wasn't there, but it sounds like it was pretty purposefully done.
It was a bad idea.
The poison was caused by Ayeth wanting
Was
to...
a bad idea, and I apologize.
Okay. All right. The poison was a bad idea. We're sorry. But it helped reveal that Ayeth was evil. And you may not trust us, but we were trying for good.
I'm pretty sure we went well over 25 words there, but I'm not certain.
I got 23 words.
Okay.
If it's, hello, Your Majesty, we are sorry. Aster was charmed. The poison was a bad idea, but it helped reveal that Ayeth was evil. That's 23
We
words.
should add by Ayeth. Aster was charmed by Ayeth.
All right. Yep. And that gives you 25 words.
XOXO.
And she can respond to the message. Here we go. I cast sending. Hello, Your Majesty. We are sorry. Aster was charmed by Ayeth. The poison was a bad idea, but it helped reveal that Ayeth was evil.
Okay. And you wait for a response? 25 words or less?
Yep. What a fun spell. Sorry, listeners, for the multiple takes.
Watching you struggle over words and count fingers and such, I realize that I don't think articles are necessary. The E and A and N. You just cut it out entirely of our language.
That's probably true.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to stop doing it. We'll just see how it goes.
I would love to hear that. Maybe raise my spirits.
Okay, I'm trying right now. It's going to be hard. Harder than I thought.
So far, so good.
All right, let me count the words here. Okay, we got it. All right, so the message comes back. You should probably not come back here for a long time. Perhaps when things settle down, we can reconsider your punishment.
We're never coming back. That's what she says?
Yep.
I send another one.
You kind of cast another sending spell.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep. I'm going to say, yes, Your Majesty. We won't return. For a while. Our intentions were good. We hope you know that. She broke my heart. That's the message.
All right. So, yes, Your Majesty, we won't return for a while. My intentions were good.
Our intentions were good.
Oh, our intentions were good. And what was the next part?
We won't return. Wait, I already
I
said
got that.
She broke my heart.
Our intentions were good. Ooh, how much is it if I say, I hope you know that?
I mean, you don't have to use all 25.
That's
No,
true.
no. But I hope you know that. How much is that?
Let's see. We got
I hope you know my intentions were good.
6, 7, 8, 18.
Okay. And then finally, Ayeth heart broke that. Ayeth.
You got room to say I broke my heart.
Okay, Ayeth broke my heart. Evil. That's it.
Evil.
Okay, so I'm going to send you this message, and I'm going to have you read it for your official message here.
Sure.
All right?
Sure.
Here we go.
Yes, Your Majesty. We won't return for a while. Our intentions were good. I hope you know that. Ayeth broke my heart. Evil.
All right.
Yep.
You don't get a response back.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you want to do now? You're heading for the God's Peak?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's probably a good place to leave it off then, so that the crew reconciles with each other, with Aster, and you begin your trip into the mountains just east of Ronkthrak, where the God's Peak, the home of the gods, is located.
Awesome.
Woo!
Okay, so last time.
On Dragon Ball Z. Sorry.
I think it all the time.
I heard it also.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. Like,
Tara, you are rudely awoken when Aster... you're rudely awakened? Awake. What's the
Awoken?
What's the correct past participle?
awoken.
Awoken
Awoke?
is my guess.
Hold on.
Like the fancy way, awoke.
Hold on.
He awoke
I gotta
in
look
the
it up
middle
now.
of the night.
Tara, you wake up.
Awakened.
Bio
Awakened.
rude.
Yeah, it's awakened.
I really like Ronkthrak. I mean, honestly, favorite city so far.
Oh, yeah?
Only decent one.
we got to go back in a day or two, so.
Yeah. And maybe they'll actually have some potions there, like Featherfall. That would be great.
Let's
And,
go to Darfolk.
You know, just like Tara, she's like running in her mind of like cities that her parents might resettle at when they come in, and like that place was okay, but like definitely it's a no now. So now it's just Ronkthrak. I'm just like really hope they like orc places. Don't know.
Oh boy. Darn it, Mike. You really threw my character for a whirlwind there.
That was a fun fight.
Yeah.
It was stressful.
I wish I had action surged and like hit her, but I was like, hey, I'll do it next turn. It's fine. No, there wasn't one.
I should have used a legendary action after Lumpin's turn and just killed Aster. I was saving it, but I didn't. Oh well. Because Lumpin wasn't really kind of involved at all. He wasn't really doing anything. I thought, maybe I shouldn't use it after his turn. He's not really doing anything.
I thought that was fair.
Yeah.
I'm glad Aster's not dead.
Okay.
You were trying to kill me, Mike?
Well, Ayeth was trying to kill you.
You know.
He was just role playing trying to kill you.
That's right.
Yeah.
My job.
You are going to die. I had Revivify stocked. I had Heal stocked. I was set. I am a healing machine as long as I'm around.
Wow.
If she took me with her, could she teleport with me? She could if she used Dimension
I
Door.
don't think she can take you ethereally with
Well,
you.
and the Dimension Door, it's a willing person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
one
past,
willing person, yeah.
That's true. We talked about this already. Yeah, that's true.
Did
Okay.
we get any XP out of that by chance?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's
I
do
mean,
some
I can't
XP
imagine
for the
it'll
whole
be much
thing.
because it was such a huge group, but
Are you close to leveling?
no,
Okay.
nowhere near. But I like XP.
All right, hold on a moment here. Let me pull
It
back
doesn't
up
hurt
some
to give it
stuff.
out whenever you remember, because then you don't
Yep,
forget. But
and I haven't given it out in a while.
Oh, I guess
See
we got
here.
experience for all that other junk, huh?
We got
All of
experience
the
for story.
garbage that we did. Yeah, all that junk.
Just having
The
dinner
stupid
together,
game.
being silly,
Chatting.
failing to make decisions.
Who was the one who told you to bring this character into the fold?
Papa G?
That's Big Papa G.
Papa G, you
We can't
evil,
scold him for a
evil
while.
man.
Yeah. He actually said, you had better bring that character back in somehow. I want to find out what's going on with that succubus. Yeah, so there you are.
There you
She
are.
was so
And-
strong. Oh, she used her race ability to charm me. Darn it. You broke his heart. How could you do that to Aster?
All right, so who we got to give experience to here? We've got to give experience to, in terms of the stuff you did in the city, that experience, all right, that's just going to go to Tara, Mama Sass, Gaston, and Aster,
Mhm.
right? And then half to the others. So that's 2,000 experience points each. And then half to the other characters. Does that make sense?
Yes.
yep.
All right. And then for defeating and driving off Ayeth,
Defeating.
we've got to divide it between. Oh my gosh.
Well, she if she didn't leave, she was probably gonna. I mean, she would have probably taken me to my grave.
That counts as a victory.
What about my little exploit with Ayeth and the hidden bunkers?
Oh, right. I got to give you some separate XP for that. Hang on. I'll get to that in a little bit. Let me pull up the numbers here. Let's see how many characters we've got. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll count out Lumpin because he didn't do much. So that's 8. That is 1,000. I'll round it off. 1,500 experience each.
I mean, not bad for.
Not bad.
No.
And then Aster, for your little side adventure, we'll give you an extra 1,000 experience.
Do we get any XP for the dinner, or did we fail that?
Yeah, that was part of the 2,000 that you each got.
Oh, okay.
You mean for saving an entire city?
Did we?
I don't know.
I mean, we did. Yeah, you're right. We did.
You gotta
with bad tactics.
Really framing this how you want to, huh?
Yeah, you gotta build your resume up. Yeah, you really gotta frame it good.
Saving an entire city by foiling the plans of someone who wanted to do what you wanted to do.
Exactly.
We'll ignore that means maybe our plan was bad. Who knows?
It all works out at the end.